What's up, Vesta? What's going on? Who we need to talk about? Listen, we already talked about the NFL revolution that Andrew Berry, Shedeur Sanders, and Taylor Green will usher into the NFL. What has happened? Is it Coach Prime? Is it Shiloh Sanders? Is it the media? Is it the Cleveland media? If it's the NFL analysts, is it the report cards? What's going on? I'm just watching Shedeur Sanders just open up some presents. Part two of all the gifts that we sent him in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. And the next thing you know, the Vestal said we need to go live and talk about this. What's going on, Vestals? What has happened, y'all? Let's see. Let me go to the comments. And join the platform. You can turn off your camera. Let's talk about it because I don't know what has happened. Vestas, hey, this is about to be led by the Vestas, y'all. So we finna talk raw. I don't got no slides. We just finna talk about it. Let's see here. Let me go back to the chats. Who do we need to ride on tonight? It ain't even made yet. And guess what, y'all? I decide to choose that particular short, right? Because Shedeur Sanders already got all those offensive weapons, that O-line, those wide receivers that we just talked about in January. Andrew Berry. Now, this is perfect. Hey, so Gemini, thank you for pulling out here and saying you need to talk, because I just want everybody to frame this for everybody. That we hurt injury. And I made that video about Shedeur Sanders going to the Pro Bowl, getting the Pro Bowl not, and all he needed to do, because the media didn't want him there, the haters didn't want him there, the doubters wanted him there, even Tony Grossi probably didn't want him there. When I said that, people didn't want Shedeur Sanders to go to the Pro Bowl because they can see exactly what he can do with an offensive line, wide receivers that wanted to catch the ball, tight ends that wanted to play with him, y'all. Guess what? Andrew Berry heard our call, and he got all those pieces, even extra pieces. So y'all, we just finna witness this. I'm finna go to the comments. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna hold you right. So make sure you get your notes, your drink, and your vest. All right, Vessels, come on with it. Let's see what's going on. Let's go to the chats. All right, yeah, this gonna be interesting. This gonna be Vesta driven, and I don't like that. What's up, Slim? What's up, Donna? See, everybody hit that like button, y'all. Make the algorithm shake tonight. They playing with us. I gotta find out one on, but if they playing with us, we're gonna make our presence known. Hit the like button. Let's see what's going on. We ain't playing with them. If y'all send out that back call with that vest on, I'm coming. If I can, okay, hit the like button. All right, Gemini, I'm gonna lean on you tonight. Lead this thing. Tell me what's going on. And if you want to join the platform, you can turn off your camera, leave your camera on. Let's vent. It seems like a lot of us need to vent, but I need to know what has happened. Donna C. Justine. Oh, no. No. Please don't say it's about her. It was Mary Kay declared. Man, who is Mary Kay, y'all? This is about to be an easy emergency live. This is about to be. Are we talking about the same Mary Kay that has got everything wrong? Are we talking about the same Mary Kay that said Dylan Gabriel was a supercomputer? Is we talking about the same Mary Kay cabinet that I ate up? If I would have known it was her, I would have played that video. Are we talking about the same Mary Kay that is similar? I'm going to say has a media bipolar. One day she here, one day she there, one day she in the back, one day in the front. Are we talking about that Mary Kay cabbage? I'm going to call it cabbage. Because if so, we about to steam her tonight. Are we talking about Mary Kay tonight? Hold on, let me keep going. If y'all didn't go out and see that live at 5:45, one of them lives when I said that Andrew Berry, just by releasing Shedeur Sanders and protecting Shedeur Sanders, he has actually unleashed his potential, his full potential as GM, y'all. If you haven't, you got to go back and see that, y'all. The part owner was on ESPN. If Watson starts the fan, oh, that's what we got to talk about. Oh, okay. Noted. Okay, thank you for that. Oh, I didn't catch that part. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and tell me what podcast that was, so we can go ahead and do a live reaction right now. We can go ahead and do a live reaction right now. I haven't heard about it, but if he go say that with his chest, we as the fans go say it with our chest too. Okay, let's keep going. All right. I hope Coach Monken tells Mary Kay Cabot she's no longer part of the Cleveland media. Let me tell you one thing. We gonna talk about that, okay? They send Deshaun ahead of the competition. Is that what I saw? I saw a headline where Mary Kay Cabot had said that what did she say? Breaking news. Deshaun is ahead of Shedeur in the company. That's what we're talking about tonight. Okay, that's what we're talking about tonight. Okay, Detroit, if that happens, they better not break ground on the stadium. Cleveland going to be the new target. Let's see here. Hey, Cleveland is trying these CU aunties. Don't do it, Brown. Stop the mess right now. Don't mess with Shedeur Sanders. Listen, if anybody knows that podcast, that video that Gemini is referring to, Adonis is referring to, where the part owner said that Deshaun Watson is starting, and us, the fans, you talking about us? Listen, that may be your building, and you may be part owner, but you don't control our viewerships, you don't control our pocketbooks, you don't even control what we watch on TV. So if you go ahead and play with the fans this year. Now, you mean to tell me everything is in place, y'all, and we got somebody from the inside that want to modify some things and tell us what they go do? Now, they may control the roster, but they don't control us. See, y'all, this is what you call insider threat, y'all. This is what you call insider threat. When you got somebody inside of your organization, Andrew Barry undid everything we asked him for. Andrew Barry made all the pieces. Todd Munkett in the house talking right. Todd Munkett, the media in place. And now you got somebody on the inside. I didn't even know it was a part owner. But now all of a sudden he or she unreal their head and saying that the fans need to get used to it, better used to it. Oh, okay. He must have forgot. He must have forgot when those tickets prices was $6, $5, $1.99, $2.99, $3.99, $4.99, $5.99, $6.99. He must have forgot that was us. Hey, Jimmy, somebody finna mess with your nouveau riche. All that money and capital you thought that was coming to the old Cleveland Stadium. You better talk to your inside, the one sitting next to you, because they finna mess up your money. And the season ain't even started yet. Okay. Watch what they do and not what they say, Mary Kay. Yeah. But hey, if the pod owner, hey, I definitely want to see if this was the pod owner that says a Mary Kay reporting something crazy, okay? Bless, they better kiss the stadium goodbye. Who? If they think that Deshaun Watson with what? If he get named the starter, now I know y'all done heard me say that, hey, they may watch or scratch Deshaun Watson's back because he restructured the contract, put the cap on the table for all the free agents and everything, Hey, they may give him 1 or 2 games, but just for as in good faith for what he did. But Deshaun Watson is not the future. He's nowhere near the futures of the. What is Deshaun Watson? 29, 30, 30. What? What's his? What? He's not the future. Okay. I had to look up Mary Kay. Okay. What y'all laughing for? She thinks she has 1 billion views. Listen, Mary Kay. Okay. JW started this mess. God, who is JW? Who is JW Bless? Part owner of the Browns. Oh, open his mouth, sit down, JW. Okay, I need to look that up. Please put that link, Tony. Did you see what Mary Kay Carey wrote? Oh, let's see here. They brought the Paul owner on today and contradicted everything. Oh my, see, I told y'all. So you need to tell me Andrew Barry. When I said that Andrew Barry was getting hate, I was talking about the external sources. I wasn't even talking about inside the house, y'all. If y'all don't know, man, a house is destroyed from the inside first before the enemy can even touch it. Now, why would he do that? What? Who is his name? I didn't even know it was a pod only, y'all. Okay, all right, bet. Okay, 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 okay. Let me try to find it. Okay, say that. I will return my. Listen, I ain't even got my jersey yet. I will put return sender. I want a refund. Listen, what? Oh my! Oh, this something happened today? Exactly. It's Haslam's son-in-law. Jimmy Haslam, your son-in-law finna mess up your money. What's up, Sharon? Whoa, your son-in-law finna mess up your money? Your son-in-law finna mess up your money. Listen, as long as we don't open up those packages, and even if we open up those packages, we can request a refund. Well, see, here we go. Deshaun will probably win the competition. He's a vet, and it's a new system. Just because, now I heard somebody ask Andrew Berry, I think it was Mary Kay or somebody else, or Tony Grossi. He said, since Deshaun Watson, no, it was somebody, since Deshaun Watson has experience, does that give an edge over Shedeur Sanders? He was like, it may play a factor, right? But if this is a brand new system, right? And the way that Shedeur Sanders, he's used to different type of systems. I think Shedeur Sanders is going to embrace a new system. Look what he came from. Kevin Stefanski's system. Anything compared to Kevin Stefanski's system is going to be complex and likely appreciated, right? So just like Shedeur Sanders has to read that new system and learn that new system, Deshaun Watson got to read it. Learn it. Dylan Gabriel gotta read it. The new quarterback, Taylor Green, gotta read it. So everybody gotta read it. Everybody that's on the team right now, all of the rookies gotta learn it. They gotta read it. All the defensive players, they gotta read. Everybody now is at the same level, especially with a new system. Now, just because Deshaun Watson, right? How can I say this? May have 6, 7, 8 years in the NFL. He still hasn't seen a Todd Monken system. So everybody is at the same level. Let me keep going. He's a vet. Hey, as far as I know, Shedeur Sanders is also a vet now. He's not a rookie. He's still under rookie contract, but he's a vet now. I've heard NFL players, retired NFL players say, hey, you only a rookie the first year. After that, you basically a vet, okay? Let's see, 60. Try and find out. You right about that. What's up, Tasha D? Yes, it was JW first. Then Mary Kay came on with her story afterwards. I gotta pull that up, y'all. Two things can be true at once. Deshaun Watson will play first preseason game. Sure. Yeah, that's true. And maybe now I know Taylor Green is definitely going to play one of the games, preseason games. Now they may do first half with Taylor Green, second half with the what's his name? Dylan Gabriel. And then the second game, it could be Deshaun Watson because they want to see how his body is going to respond to pressure. Now, I can see that. I can see that. Now, Tony Grossi even had the nerve to say, or had the audacity to say that he could actually see all quarterbacks playing this year based on circumstances. You know, if somebody get injured, somebody has a soft tissue injury, those type of things right there. But going into week 1, Shedeur Sanders will be QB1. If not, you can kiss first week, second week, maybe even third week, all that revenue that would have came in, you can kiss that out the window. And guess what, y'all? The schedule is going to come out in 2 weeks. Why with JW, who JW is, whoever that is, I'm gonna look up his name. You messing with the King's money already? Oh, he dumb. He should have stayed in the closet. Andrew Berry, Coach Market did not say that. Say it right. $2 tickets. $1.99, $2.99, $3.99. I'm not watching. Period. Watch it. Listen, that was another. I think he or she was a new investor in the comments under one of the videos I did 1 or 2 days regarding Deshaun Watson. Everybody. If I was Deshaun Watson, especially his brand new wife, I think he's only been married, not even 6 months or maybe 1 year. Deshaun Watson, why are you not just willing to be on the bench, mentor Shedeur Sanders, Taylor Green, even Dylan Gabriel on the practice squad, right? And just sit down. Your body, you haven't played in 3 years. That's why I said even Dylan Gabriel may have a chance to compete against Deshaun Watson. He hasn't played in 3 years. And his body, this is his first body. Listen, we already know details. We already know details. Let's keep going. Blessed, exactly. Let's see here. If they're gonna play both quarterbacks next season, better let Watson start and then bench him. For what? I mean, for what? If we're trying to get to the playoffs, right? If we try to get to the playoffs, yeah, please preseason, you can put all of them out there, plug and play. I don't care. But if you try to get, now, this is what I learned last year. Right? The preseason, everybody, all the first string players are not out there, right? So why would you first week, second week, put Deshaun Watson out there when he's not going to be there next year? Okay, Cleveland Browns, are you trying to get to the playoffs or not? Are you trying to at least try to make a run to the Super Bowl? Because right now the AFC North is basically in your lap. I don't see the Cincinnati yet. The Cincinnati is going to be a good contender because they got some new edges. They got Joe and Joe, but we already know what their status is. The Pittsburgh Steelers, they got Mike McCarthy up there making choices like that to get a Drew Aller over Taylor Green. But hey, he's our luxury pick, right? And then, y'all, guess what? This is how crazy the Steelers is, right? I'm gonna come back to this with Aaron, and I'm going to say it now. They have captured Aaron Rodgers, and they basically put a placehold on him, basically saying if he was to entertain any team, it can only be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, I don't know how they roped up Aaron Rodgers last year, because remember, Shedeur Sanders was rumored to go to the Steelers in first round pick 21 last year. Well, now they got Aaron Rodgers last year. We saw what he was able to do, right? We saw some flashes of his own self. Now the Steelers, right? I think they held him captured because now I don't know what they were drinking or smoking up there in the war room, their own war room, right? But it seemed like somebody must have came to their senses and said, who is a Drew Aller? Why did you choose a Drew Aller? Now, if they force Aaron Rodgers to come back, because that was one of the headlines, they got Aaron Rodgers, who's 41 years old, right? He can barely move, just like Joe Flacco. Then you got Will Howard. They never even put him in the game last year. Then you got Drew Aller. Let's see here. Who else? Is that it? And then the Ravens. Let's talk about the Ravens. So the Ravens got Lamar Jackson. They got Snoop Huntley, right? Hopefully everybody's healthy, because I want Shedeur Sanders to go in with the Cleveland Browns and bust him up across the head and take that win. And then, y'all, guess what? Y'all remember Diego Pavia? He was a Heisman finalist that didn't get drafted at all. Well, guess what? The Ravens picked him up, so now he's over there. So now they got 4 quarterbacks at the Ravens. So I still say we could take them. So the AFC North is under wraps. So Cleveland, do you want to win the division, go to the playoffs, and have a potential Super Bowl run? Because you got all the players now. You got all the pieces, plus pieces on top of pieces. You got so many weapons, y'all. They got 14 wide receivers in the wide receiver room, y'all. 14 wide receivers on their roster now. Somebody's going to get cut. Jerry Jeudy, you got 13 wide receivers that's going to be looking you in your eyes and saying, please just mess up. Just mess up one time. Ooh, especially my undrafted free agents. They're going to be looking at Jerry Jeudy. Please mess up one more time. Please mess up. 14 wide receivers now, y'all, in the Cleveland Browns wide receiver room. And I still got it. I still got to know. Right. He didn't like a control. See, God. See, last year was Paul D. Podesta. We got rid of him. Andrew, and you know what? I'm glad you said that. That's probably what it is. As an owner, you're supposed to be quiet. You're supposed to be a very quiet, silent stakeholder. Now, Paul D. Podesta stepped down. I thought Andrew Berry really was going to become the new chief strategic officer, right? But I guess that didn't happen. I don't even know who the new Paul D. Podesta is. You see, that's what you're supposed to do when you're in leadership at that high. Be quiet. Let the people that you paying for or that you've hired to do certain jobs, let them execute their jobs. But I told y'all, I knew the NFL was jealous. I didn't know that a part owner, but the son is jealous of Andrew Berry. Andrew Berry, you need to watch your step too, Andrew Berry. Now that you got hate from inside the house, whoo, whoo. Are you serious, y'all? Andrew Berry got hate on inside of the house. Y'all, they have done everything to build this thing up right. I can't just fall, y'all. A house divided will fall. What is going on? Yes, we can request a refund. Let's see. He was not like us guys in the draft room talking to the players on the phone. Right, shut up. Go back in the back of the room, the corner of the room, wherever your office is, and be quiet. See, he was jealous because everybody was singing the praises of Andrew Berry this, Andrew Berry that, Andrew Berry, Andrew Berry. Listen, I told y'all what them comments was under the Cleveland Brown podcast and videos. Everybody was saying, give Andrew Berry his flowers. Standing ovations. You got people in other countries saying, y'all, the Cleveland media, y'all stop this. Y'all need to give this man a standing ovation on what he just did in the draft. And somebody got jealous, y'all. Oh my God, man. Oh my gosh. Andrew Berry did all this work, and somebody I never even heard of, JW. Y'all put JW's name in the chat, whatever his name is. Because Lord, okay, let's see here. It makes zero sense to play Watson. Why go backwards? Yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid. And listen, let me tell you one thing, y'all. I ain't gonna say this. I don't want to say this because Deshaun Watson is a brother. But hey, based off the schedule that we'll see in 2 weeks, and let's say the front schedule of if Deshaun Watson want to prove himself and let his ego get in the way of his physicality, limitations, and abilities, based off the first 2 or 3 games, and if we got some hitters, put these on there. Let him work. Shedeur Sanders won't get hit. He won't get sacked. He can be right there on this bench, y'all. Shedeur Sanders ain't going no way. If Deshaun Watson want to let his ego get in the way, especially we get those hard-hitting teams in the beginning, go ahead, Deshaun Watson. Go ahead, prove yourself. Prove yourself. I think they didn't like Andrew Berry getting all the I just said it, y'all. I just said it, Donna, and I just saw your comment. They done got jealous of Andrew Berry inside the Cleveland Browns organization. All this hard work, all this I didn't even know he existed. So when Andrew Berry was getting jumped on last year by us in the media, whoever JW was, stayed quiet. When Kevin Stefanski got fired and Shedeur Sanders was winning, everybody got quiet. Now, whoever this JW was, right? Even at the combine, no JW in sight. Even at the draft, no JW in sight. But now that everybody is giving Andrew Berry his flowers, and you talking to the fans, you talking to us with the capital power, JW? You talking to us as the we better get used to it? Yo, we better have a lot of moment of silence for the Cleveland Browns this year. You talking to the fans, saying that we better get used to this? If Deshaun Watson stars, who? No, you better get used to it. You better get used to them pockets drying up since you are his son-in-law. You better get... This would be a nightmare, y'all. I know I spoke about the NFL nightmare that the Cleveland Browns just designed on offense and defense, but hey, Jimmy Haslam finna have some problems. Jimmy, I know Andrew Berry watch me. Jimmy, you better settle this. You better come out here as head honcho, and say Andrew Berry is rolling this whole thing. Y'all, they finna tear this thing now, y'all. What? They finna tear this thing down, y'all. Hold on. Okay, here we go. They talking to who? He talking to the fans. He must have thought we was a joke, y'all. They didn't. Let's see here. The NFL going to see a lot of return jerseys. Okay, They better not play Shedeur Sanders. Hey, how you doing? What you mean they better not play? Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta calm down this mode. Hold on, y'all. Let me. I got that music on, y'all. Let me change the mode. That's my war fighting music. Hold on, y'all. Let me change the mode. Hold on. I gotta slow down and reading these comments. Hold on. I was about to. Hold on, y'all. Forgive me. Okay, forgive me. I read it too fast. Okay, my bad. Hold on, Belsters. Hold on. Let me go back to the comment. I was about to go crazy. I read it wrong. Hold on. Let me go back to the comments. Let's see. Look back to the comments. You're right. They better not play with Shedeur Sanders or the Shedeur Sanders fan. Let me slow down. Exactly. They didn't see he see if he can take a hit. All right, here we go. Deshaun. And y'all, guess what? As of now, they're not in fully pads, right? They're not even in fully pads. Now, rookie mini, I think, is this week or next week. And then after that, you got what? OTAs, and then you got all these right here. And then eventually they will start hitting. So that's exactly when that O-line is going to be tested. The wide receiver is going to be tested. That's when everybody's going to be evaluated. Now, I'm pretty sure the quarterback still may be protected, but some of the plays, you can't tell me that Todd Monken is not going to design plays to test everybody's ability, especially at quarterback. Now, and Deshaun Watson, that includes you too. He's to see how strong your is, knee or ankle or something. He had a ACL tour. So, hey, we shall see, y'all. We shall see. Remember, Deshaun Watson was still on the bench recovering last year. And from what I heard last year, it still takes to fully heal from an ACL, 1.5 to 2 years? So we shall see. Let's see here. Deshaun Watson was the last guy at the draft. Congratulating. I ain't even seen that. I didn't see none of that. Wasn't they cheer when no Watson got hurt? That was on the Kevin Stefanski regime. What happened to swing and miss? Hey, can you come back with that one? I really don't know what you mean, but thank you for that. Detroit, he was jealous of Andrew Berry getting attention and praise. Yep. Okay. Yep. Now let's see. I'm taking mines out the frame to return. Let's see here. Monkey going to pick the best QB to start. He hasn't picked yet. Competition really haven't even started. They're not even in pass. OTA is not even here. It's still voluntary mini camps, y'all. And this week, like I said, this week or next week is rookie mini camp. OTAs haven't even started. I think that started in June or July, y'all. Everything else, all the players are not even there. Competition haven't even officially started. Let's see. Let's see here. What? Trying to. Hey, what y'all call it, y'all? What y'all call it? Y'all know what y'all call it, y'all. But when all guys, when he feel like Andrew Berry got the praise, I guess he want to show he want to flex his muscle. What they call it? A pissing contest or whatever. Jimmy Haslam, you need to settle this behind the background. Tell your son-in-law, whoever he is, I never heard of his name, he need to leave your money alone, because right now he finna mess with your bottom line. He finna mess with your bottom line, your green line, and create a red line, okay? Okay, catch what I just said now, y'all. I purchased the 12 when it went on sale. They're going to ship out 2 right in the middle of next month. No, I think I received mine tomorrow, y'all. Yes, it was going so well. Yeah. Let's see here. Browns doing Brown thing. Now that I do understand. Oh, I can only listen. I can only imagine what the headlines are going to be tomorrow whenever this get out. What the Browns are doing. What are you talking about? You're right. Now, this I do understand. The Browns doing Brown things, y'all. My God. Todd Monken just said before the draft, somebody asked him, hey, what can you do as a new head coach to change narratives for the Browns? He said, oh, that's going to be easy. Just win. Just come in here, win. Everybody do their job, execute everything right. The narratives will change. Y'all, the season haven't even started. Why would JW, whoever he is, come out today and I forgot. I just answered my own question. Pissing contest. I'm sorry. Pissing contest. Let's see here. Those players came to Cleveland to play with. Thank you. And you mean to tell me you think them players, when they was hollering and hooping and hollering and crying, and Austin hollering and Fano jumping in the pool in Hawaii, and you mean to tell me Casey Concepcion, when he was up there shaking his head at that TV locked in already, you think they was eyeing Deshaun Watson throwing the ball to them? What? You mean to tell me Boston can't wait till he catches first pass from Deshaun Watson? Not against Deshaun Watson. I'm just saying, just to support this post here. You think that 6'5" is getting ready to catch his first throw from Deshaun Watson when they come up with mixed direction schemes? You think Taylor Green wants to be behind Deshaun Watson? Now, I will say this as a QB, yes, he wants to be behind him to soak up his knowledge. That may be the only one. And Shedeur Sanders, because Shedeur Sanders said that Deshaun Watson was his mentor. But all them other players, they went hooping and hollering, jumping on people's couches, hooping and hollering for Deshaun Watson. They thinking Deshaun Watson wasn't even a factor, y'all. What we talking about? I thought this live was gonna be easy. I thought this was gonna be about Mary Kay Cabbage, y'all. And now y'all talking about a part on him. Watson is from a traditional Southern state. Yes, sir, boss. You see, he's preferred over the rich, uppity. And Shedeur Sanders is not even uppity. I just was watching the video when one of the investors said, go live, go live. Shedeur Sanders is opening gifts. Half of the gifts from what he couldn't open in February. And Shedeur Sanders is so humbled over everything. Shedeur Sanders said, I don't even got by the clothes no more. Shedeur Sanders was happy over cologne sets and duffel bags and pictures and books that his fans were sending him. Who is uppity? Really, who is uppity? Not Shedeur Sanders. Not Shedeur Sanders. Let's remember how. Listen, I need to go look up this JW. How I missed the 20. I don't know. Check your investors, please. Check after this live here. Go back and check your notification bells. YouTube, for some reason, I don't know what's going on, y'all, but subscribers are not getting notifications of any videos, lives for everybody on YouTube, not just Tony Talks, Vested Up, Completely Sports Edge. We talking about everybody. So go back and check your settings after this live. And also after this live, just go back and post a comment in the video, because YouTube is watching everything, y'all. And guess what, y'all? I'll tell y'all at the end. But you still had the right place. Oh, James Wood Johnson is the partner of the Haslam Sports Group. Johnson helped lead the strategic direction of the organization's business side, particularly. Well, let me tell you one thing. Now that I know who he is, James Wood, let me tell you one thing. If you're helping the Cleveland Browns on the organization business side, you need to go back and take a class in Business 101. Never mess with your hottest commodity. Never mess with your hottest commodity and those that buy and purchase and support that number one commodity. James, really? You messing up business. What? You see how Kevin Stefanski, Jimmy hasn't even fired Kevin Stefanski because he saw the powers of Shedeur Sanders supporters and what we brought in. James, you finna mess up your father-in-law billion dollar business, y'all. But thank you for that. I'm finna go pull that up. Cleveland media reminds me of Kentucky. You know I was there too, Donna. We're going to pull up Watson's black card if he doesn't talk. Take care of it. Yeah, and he needs to say, hey, I don't know what Watson. That part, I don't know if somebody will talk to him behind the back scenes and say, hey, we're going to take care of you because you restructured your contract. Hey, we gonna take care of you. Okay, yep, owner is coming out for clout. Yes. I never even heard him. I thought Jimmy Haslam was the only owner for the Cleveland Browns. Bingo. Owners come out for clout. Good gracious. And Andrew Barry, been there for 6 to 7 years. I never knew it was an owner. Now I'm assuming that Kevin Stefanski is there not to, how could I say it? How could I say it? get some of the clout or get some of the attention from Andrew Berry. Now that Andrew Berry, oh, you know what? Definitely jealousy. Now everybody is seeing Andrew Berry really as the face of the Cleveland Browns because he's just done such a magnificent job for 2 years in a row. Now Billy Badass is coming out the closet. He wants some clout, y'all. Let me tell y'all one thing. If he wants some clout, we're going to give him some clout. We're about to give, he's about to feel the wrath of the Shedeur Sanders fans and supporters. If he wants the clout and attention, let's give it to him. Tell him to go back to his office behind that desk and work on the other business side of the Cleveland Browns and let Todd Monken and Andrew Berry do what they need to do for this team this year. We already started the revolution. Do you want to start the war too? James Wood. Did you just declare war on the Shedeur Sanders fans? Did you just declare war on the fans? Who you think you're talking to? We better get used to it. I'm finna play that clip, y'all. See, listen, it's almost 10 o'clock, y'all. It's almost 10 o'clock, and I'm like, y'all got me high. Tony, I'm with you. Derek will see once those defensive players start coming for him live in a game, he won't last. Oh, Deshaun Watson. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right, Derek. His name is Derek Deshaun Watson. You parrot. You petty. Listen, I told y'all, day one of the combine. What did I say? I said all NFL quarterbacks, including Shedeur Sanders, you need to get ready because the way that those defensive tackles, those linebackers, these edges have gotten super fast. How many edges did I call out that was faster than Myles Garrett? Yeah, they didn't have nobody in front of them, but we're still talking about rookies that will develop, right? How many? I know I screamed at, I said, y'all, all the NFL quarterbacks need to be worried. These players coming out of college are super fast. Deshaun Watson haven't even played in 3 years, and he thinks gonna outrun. Even with and guess what? Even with this O-line that we have put together, I believe in. I really do. But even they still got to get acclimated as being one unit, right? It's gonna be some slip ups. It's football. Nothing is perfect. Deshaun Watson, do you really want to risk your body in your last year a contract? What about your wife? What about your new wife? I ain't gonna say that. But if he want to declare war on the Shedeur Sanders fan, he'll get it. Once Deshaun to play, since they playing him so much, and guess what? That's fine. But how long? Okay. So since it's business, right? Let's talk about the business aspect of this. Since you say it's business, so playing Deshaun Watson over Shedeur Sanders is business because they playing him, right? So are they also going to pay him to lose games, to get injured, and how can I say it? Renege on the fan base that has got behind Cleveland Browns. So what side of business are they going to focus on? Are they going to focus on the winning side? Are they going to focus on the revenue side? Are they going to focus on the capital side? Are they going to focus on the future vision of the Cleveland Browns? Are they just going to focus on Deshaun Watson because they gave him all this money? Mind you, what's the difference? They gave Deshaun Watson the same amount of money for the last 2 to 3, 4 years because he's been on the bench. Now all of a sudden, because this is his last year and he said he could play, they want to focus on Deshaun Watson. Business is made up of multiple components. So which one they gonna focus on? Deshaun Watson because he's getting paid most of the bench, or all this money that's about to come through? All this money and this focus in this media, you better pick what piece is most viable this year. What? Let me keep reading, y'all. We talk about business tonight, okay? That's right. No Shedeur Sanders, no ticket, no stadium, no views. What? And guess what? You know what they did? If this is true and it gets out that Jimmy Hazard don't fix for the talks, it's gonna start trickling like domino effect. Well, you're gonna have the NFL Sunday ticket. Hey, what's going on at Cleveland? Hey, no. Hey, whoa. Can we talk this out? Listen, people have stopped buying the packages. What are we gonna do? Hey, remember, Jimmy Hasler, we was gonna give you 3 to 4 prime time slots. What you mean Shedeur Sanders ain't gonna play? What you mean? Hey, y'all can't let this get out there. You mean to tell me that the consumers, the stakeholders, yes, even the people at the bottom, they're gonna stop buying all these packages? Well, what about the commercial sales? Now, you know what we did for you. We already talked about this because Shedeur Sanders is the golden ticket. Who wants to see a Deshaun Watson? Hey, listen, y'all got to get this behind the scenes. These people finna stop buying these NFL tickets. They want to see Shedeur Sanders. What you mean? Deshaun Watson? Okay, but listen. Yeah, you paying him $49 million. But listen, we cut y'all a check for $500 million a year. Yes, y'all heard me. Y'all heard me. The media cut all these NFL teams are roughly $400 to $500 million a year because they're streaming these videos. And look at jersey sales. Look at the tickets. Jimmy, you really want to play with your money in 2025? I'm sorry, 2026, because even last year, Jimmy, let me put a bug in your ear and your grandson ear. Remember, your capital was messed with last year when Kevin Stefanski was messing with your capital last year. $1 tickets, $2 tickets, $3 tickets. That was real. You want your capital and your billions to get hit again. It won't be no nouveau riche. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Okay. Healthy or not. Okay. If Deshaun Watson, they're going to play him. Okay. If they decide to go with that piece of business, whatever their business model can stomach and handle, okay. Hey, okay. Sure. All I say is okay, y'all. Hey, okay. That's it. Watts is not even nobody. It's not even somebody I would leading young. Yes. Okay. Monken gets to make the final decision on QB1, and that's what I thought. That's what Andrew Berry said, that Todd Monken was going to be making the final decision on QB1 after the competition is over. Who is this James Wood? It's James Wood. New players need youthful leaders from their groups. Don't trust no old head in the NFL. Yeah, I mean, it's obsolete now. It's obsolete. Hey, Sugar Creek. Yeah, Deshaun Watson, even though he got experience, he don't have experience on the Todd Monken, and things have changed. The game has got faster. Man, we about to see this, y'all. We're about to see this. Sugar Key, I was gonna buy my ticket too. Donna, I know you definitely was. Deshaun did look better in practice though, but it's practice. Yeah, you're right. But it's practice. Wait till they have an 11-on-11 in full gear and he got to move and do those lateral movements and stuff. Listen. Okay. Competition. Right. If they twist Todd Monken on and said Deshaun Watson gotta we'll just adjust. Let's see here. Let me close this right here. Let's see. I think that's what's causing the let's see here. I'm not trying to buy the other team cut bait with Russell Wilson, Tua, Kyle Murray. All of them were highly paid and cut. Right? Only the Browns never do it, right? Don't trust. Let's see here. Coach, it's not business. As a business owner, I'm putting my investment on my right, the money maker. That's what I'm saying. Even Chad Oakjoe was like, when it came up that he said that Deshaun Watson was going to start QB1 because he's making more money on the bench. Deshaun Watson has been making more money on the bench for the last 3 years when he was injured. That's why I said, what's so different? What's so different about this year? What's so different? And you're right, that's not about business. That's why I say he need to go back to school 101. Yeah. He has fans and the aunties with money. Riding out. Right. He paying Shedeur Sanders is paying the bills. Deshaun Watson ain't paying. Like I said to him, but good Lord. Let's see here. Myles Garrett ain't going to let them play in his face this year. Yeah. Todd said, right. Let the competition begin. That's what I'm saying. And Mary Kay, you coming out of here. Ain't no competition. Competition ain't even started yet, Mary Kay. God, you know what? Woo! Competition, y'all, for y'all don't know, competition has not even fully. How has competition haven't even started when they even haven't had rookie mini camp yet, y'all? OTA started in June or July. That's when the competition started. Y'all remember when Kevin Stefanski had the QB tracker out? That came out in the summer, y'all. Everything that the Cleveland Browns doing now is voluntary mini camps. The competition have even started. What is Mary Kay Cabot talking about? Who's setting her up to look like this in the media? Who is setting Mary Kay up to look this foolish in the media? Good gracious. Haslam said Watson was a hit and miss. Oh, okay. Yeah. What now, if anything, Watson is going to be, they call it the gadget QB, right? He's only going to come in. I can't get out of the way because the enemy could be watching the channel too. But if anything, if they are going to play Watson, let him go in and be a gimmick gadget QB, right? That's it. Monkey was trying to win this year. Right. He don't got time to be playing with this foolishness. But that's why I said, Monkey, when you got on the scene, I heard your first initial presser. That's why I said, Monkey, I gave you an A-, because even as head coach, you have to make those difficult decisions. And I would have came straight out the rip and said that Shedeur Sanders is QB1. I came here to coach Shedeur Sanders, and the only person that can change that is Shedeur Sanders. Todd Monken, it won't even be no discussion. Now we're going into May. Todd Monken was hired in January, and we're still talking about a QB competition. See what this does? Todd Monken, that was the only week that I saw in all your pressers. Just go ahead and make the announcement and just say the only way Shedeur Sanders is not QB1 if he mess up and somebody outbeat him in competition. That's it. But hey, here we go. We still going around in circles. Round and round and round we go. And we don't want to be that as the fans. We're even tired of that. We're tired of that as fans. Did Washington threaten to tell? I don't know. That part I don't know. Let's see here. It sounds like jealousy. Definitely jealousy. They want Shedeur. They want to play with Shedeur. Yeah, Casey Concepcion and Austin. Austin is a sim. You think Austin was yelling like that wherever he is in Louisiana because he wants to be a center in front of Deshaun Watson, or is it Shedeur Sanders? Because these players ain't dumb. You're right. Let's talk about another business side from the players. Look at the exposure they're going to get for being on the field with Shedeur Sanders. No player stays with the original team that drafted them. So, hey, they want to get in with Shedeur Sanders. They want to get exposure. So if they go to another team in the future on the second contract, hey, they show their best self, and they can go out and get this money. That's why these players, these rookies, are happy, because they know that the exposure and attention that they're going to get just being on the team with a Shedeur Sanders, not a Dylan Gabriel, and not even a Deshaun Watson. All right, listen, if they want to throw it away, let them throw it away. I think it was trying to influence Monkey decision through the media, but Monkey will pick the. Hey, I Monkey need to talk. Y'all bring me here as head coach. Did you bring me here as head coach? Are you gonna let me do my job? Oh my gosh, Tony, we are resting right now because a lot of things and folks are mad. So they're trying to trigger protect your peace. You know what? We get them stuff. I don't know. Let's see here. I don't know why it's buffering like that. Let me see here. Let me go back to the comments. Boy. All right, yeah. The media. But if it's the partial owner, I mean, Shedeur was so grateful. Yeah, he definitely was grateful for those presents. Black folks is so-called friendly get attacked before the party's even over if they shine too much. Right, it's universal, y'all. It's universal. Hey, what's up, Destin? What's going on with you? We in here rolling. Tell who's running the happy ending operation in Texas. Come with that again, Sugar Creek. Let's see here. He felt all the love. He said he appreciated the fans. Yeah, his art. Yes. And that's when I had to stop the video when Shedeur Sanders said the fans was spending their hard-earned money on him. And who is the uppity kid? Shedeur Sanders is not the uppity kid. Now, Tony, there was some nice gifts. There definitely was some nice gifts. He gave them all kind of good stuff. Yes, people love Shedeur Sanders. Let's see here. Let's go in here. Let's see what's the next one is. Maybe they want Watson to get hurt. His contract is $41 million. Well, I will say this: so for this year here, his guaranteed money was only 46. So that's exactly what he got. The other money that he allowed the Cleveland Browns to restructure was not guaranteed anyway. So if he walked away, he wouldn't have got that money anyway. But Watson. Oh, okay. Oh, in insurance. Well, look, Detroit. This is why they hate on him. Never mess with the customers. You heard Target? Who? Target? Who else felt our pressure? Was it Target? Walmart didn't play that too funny. I think Walmart changed that within a week. They ain't messing with my bottom line. Who else felt our pressure the last 2 years? Some people still trying to recover. Mess with us if you want to. They're watching Shedeur Sanders open up his gift and they're jealous. Oh man, nah. Shedeur. And mind you, those presents came because Shedeur Sanders got robbed. Remember what? They took his clothes, they took his bags and stuff like that. And my thing is, why do I always want to control our money? If Deshaun Watson is QB1, he better win some games. Right. And he better stay healthy. Donna C. Let's see here. Barry is the black man sitting behind. Come on with it. Come on with it. Yes. What's up, Blind Beauty Big Time? You be with me. You be riding with me at 5:45 in the morning. What's going on, Blind Beauty Big Time? Door. Okay. We riding with you, Tony. Hey, let's see. Good thing Munkin will tell us exactly why he makes his QB decision when he makes it. If Deshaun Watson beat Shedeur Sanders according to Monkey, yeah, I'm okay with that. Let it play out. Matter of fact, y'all, that's all we asked for last year. That's all we wanted was a fair competition. But when Kevin Stefanski started playing in our face, I almost cussed y'all. I almost said some very inappropriate words. We started riding out when Kevin Stefanski threw salt in our face. So Jason Wood, I don't know if you've been overseas. I don't know if you've been in some mountains. I don't know if you been. I just don't know where you've been. But if you want to go in and take the Kevin Stefanski route this year and throw salt in our face, pull the trigger. You'll see what happens. Pull the trigger. I dare you to pull the trigger. Y'all don't let him call our bluffs. If John Watson bad, let John Watson give out his contract information. I didn't even know this man exists. Man, listen, that's why I said we need to cover Shedeur Sanders, Taylor Green, also Andrew Berry, because Andrew Berry is about to go behind these closes, y'all. Can y'all imagine now that even Andrew Berry probably saying, why James came out the woodwork? Where he been? Why? Can you imagine now he got to go in his office at the conference table and look across James and like, damn, I didn't know you dislike me too. Are you jealous of me too? Man, Andrew Berry got to fight this year too, y'all. Andrew Berry is about to fight this year too. inside the organization. Why? Why? Lord, what I missed, you missed a lot. We started off hot. Preach. Listen, Blind Beauty came back. Y'all go ahead and drop all the dimes. And now we about to return jerseys. They got us hot today. What's up, Bridges? Greeting everyone. How to release what has, I'm assuming, I don't know. I don't think it's full price. I don't think they in pads. Corella is barred from practice for the rest of the week. No media. She has to be messy. Is that what it was? Is that what it was? Mary Kay gonna be okay. She better. She better. Those jersey sales sold out right now. We're gonna return them. Listen, they gotta give us our money back, y'all. They better not break the ground on that new stadium. Don't always talk about that new stadium. Coach Monkey said the players decide. Yes, sit down, son-in-law, or wherever. Go back where you came from. Andrew Berry now. Andrew Berry now is the face of the Cleveland Browns front office. And if you want to go ahead and mess with Andrew Berry this year, you don't think another team will come in next year and try to swoop up Andrew Berry? After what he did to, they stupid, y'all. Hey, one of the investors had said the Browns about to do the Brown things. I hope not, y'all. I hope not. You telling me they tricked us to pay for 2 jerseys? Now they telling us to yeah. Listen. Yes, they all tricked us. They all bamboozled us. But nah, just keep them in the package. Keep them in the package. Keep them in the package. And need be, we'll return them. They gonna give us our money back. And guess what? Fanatics and whoever we ordered them jerseys to, they gonna have to make a call to Jimmy Haslam and say, guess what? We need our money back too. Because y'all playing games. Y'all ain't serious this year. We thought that the Cleveland Browns were serious this year. Now we don't have to return $250 million worth of jerseys. I want my money back, Jimmy. I know you're a billionaire. You $8.6 billion rich. I want all my money back. All these Cleveland Browns fans, I'm returning all these number 2 jerseys. What we gonna do with these jerseys now? Now we gotta put them on sale. I want all my money back, Jimmy. Jimmy, you got contracts with these merchandise companies. They finna come after you. You got contracts with these media companies, these channels, these streaming services. They finna come after you. You better settle this, Jimmy. In 48 hours, I want Jimmy to come out and just say Todd Monken will make the decision, y'all. Jimmy, Andrew, I know you watching. You better tell Jimmy, come out in 48 hours. We give him 48 hours to come out and clear this mess up, okay? Clear this mess up. If the Browns just choose, okay, Mel, come on with it. Come on with it, y'all. I had to put that song on. That's my lady. That help her. Ooh, she be singing in the background, y'all. Ooh, let me go and change this. That sister be humming in the background, y'all. Boycott. Boy, you came in here paired with that right energy. Boycott. And now, this is what I'm hearing, y'all. This is what I heard last year. The Cleveland Browns, when those tickets was $199, $299, $399, $499, $599, they still wouldn't go in the stadium, but they would do those tailgates. So Cleveland, if they start doing some stupid stuff again, we're gonna lean on you. We gotta lean on you again since you're physically there. Don't even do the tailgate part. Just don't do nothing. But I don't think it's gonna get that far. I don't think it's gonna get that far. Jimmy Haslam needs to get this under control now, and would go back for ways you came. You're not needed here. You messing up. You finna mess up one of the biggest. What? You finna mess up one of the biggest revenue years that Jimmy Haslam has ever had it since he had the Cleveland Browns. Jimmy was about to get rich this year. Jimmy may even pull in over $1 billion plus. And James, you finna mess this up because you feel like Andrew Berry got the biggest one in the room now. Yes, Andrew Berry has the biggest one in the room now. He got the biggest one sitting under that table. Leave Andrew Berry alone. Because guess what, y'all? Just like Shedeur Sanders, in the next 2 to 3 years, he don't have to re-up with the Cleveland Browns. He can go ahead and entertain other teams, just like Andrew Berry. Andrew Berry can go and say, you know what, Jimmy, I have enjoyed my time here, but I just feel like this ain't working out no more. I have brought you much success. I hope we don't have any bad feelings, but I'm going to put in my letter of resignation because such and such over here, they're going to treat me better, basically. Okay. Let me keep going. Y'all done got me hot and sweaty up in here, y'all. Woo! Here we go, y'all. Monken would make the final decision. Monken might have told him Deshaun Watson looked better, but Shedeur Sanders looked good too. I've been seeing Shedeur Sanders look good. Jay Washington probably got ahead of it in Chase Munson name. We shall see. But it hasn't even started yet. Competition hasn't even started yet. They just out there. This is voluntarily. Watch Washington probably get hurt in practice. Oh, trust me, once they start putting on those pads and really executing, because just like the concussion thing, y'all remember we went on the 5 phases of concussion, the 6 phases of concussion. When they start, there's a certain part before the preseason where they would actually start making contact, y'all. This is how I've been learning through a lot of ex-NFL players. In preseason, this is where you actually build up your body, endurance. What else? What did they say? In terms of run plays and getting hit and stuff, this is when you building up that stamina. So Deshaun Watson, we probably won't see it. They probably won't put it out there on TV, but they're gonna start. Eventually, they will get to the physicality parts of practice, y'all. It's a credible movement with winning play on the field. Shedeur Sanders' social media group will cancel Cleveland Browns or put them back the way they found them yet. Yes, and it's radio and promotions. You're right. Tender nizzle too. You're right. Shut it down. Coach, he really doesn't know us fans. No, I don't know where he's been. Well, he thought we was a joke because we thought that we was only mad at Kevin Stefanski. I told y'all, if they didn't know, hey, just because Shedeur Sanders, he got his opportunity, got the Pro Bowl mod. What I said, even with Todd Monken, even with Andrew Berry, we still was gonna be watching. What, they thought we was gone? James thought we were gone? My. Competition start in the classroom with the playbook. Washington probably won that part. He is a vet. Well, you still got to execute it. And even if he does know or he's catching on the playbook faster than because he does have experience in that, all Shedeur Sanders and Taylor Green doing and Dylan Gabriel taking notes, going home and study. That's all Shedeur Sanders do anyway. Okay, Deshaun said this right here. Okay. That's all you got to do. Coach, they plan on breaking the ground. She's still on this building. Stated, you think they're going to be playing with that money, huh? They're going to be playing with wood and nickels messing with us. Coach, you know what Shedeur Sanders knows? How do you know what Shedeur knows? Trust me. And Deion Sanders, you know? Now this is where people go get mad. Do you know who Shedeur Sanders calls uncles? Do you know, oh my gosh, what was the man? Oh man, I highlighted him a couple weeks ago that I didn't know that was actually Shedeur Sanders' first QB coach. He was a black man. Oh my gosh, I got to go back and look him up, y'all. All he got to do, hey, help me understand this. Shedeur Sanders has a plethora of uncles on offensive side and defensive side that can help get Todd Monken says, what we talking about, y'all? What we talking about? Shedeur Sanders can pick up the phone call anybody in his Rolodex. Hey, this is what Monken says. Hey, Snoop Huntley also was under Todd Monken's offense last year. Hey, Huntley. Hey, Todd got this in this book right here. Hey, what is this right here? What is this right here? Because you can't tell me Snoop Huntley is not calling Shedeur Sanders getting tidbits. Hey, Shedeur, who do you know that may be familiar with this coach's offensive? Oh, Shedeur said, hold on, I can reach out to my dad. My dad knows such and such. I'll get you connect. What? It's networking. Even though they on different teams, it's still a brotherhood, okay? Monken did say in an interview, Shedeur got to learn pro style offense, just like all of them. And that's and that it wasn't his fault. He's only been in the league twice. The competition is far from over. I'm going to trust Muckin. Right. What's up, Evelyn? What's up? We've been in here riding out. Shedeur said he was learning, and Coach Muckin said he's learning too. Yeah, he's learning. Everybody got to learn this new offense. Then I know Deshaun Watson Ford was mentoring Shedeur. Right. And Deshaun Watson only got one more year, and he may even retire for the NFL. So I mean, if he does right, hey, young brothers, come over here. Let me show you this right here. I mean, the exposure. Yes, that's the motivation for the players. Yes, the exposure. They was jumping up because they're happy to play with Shedeur Sanders. Did y'all see the face? If you didn't see the face, go back and see the face of even Ty Simpson. I don't even know why he wanted to be in the room. But look at what's his name? Jordan Tyson. Man, I'm still confused. Jordan Tyson was upset he did not go to the Cleveland Browns. He wanted to be with Shedeur Sanders. Guess what? Who we talking about? I almost forgot Jordan's name. I actually had to think about what was that man's name. Everybody's still talking about the Cleveland Browns. Who wants to go to a team when nobody's talking about the team? But they know. Coach, you don't know if he won the competition. It hasn't even started yet. Because Derek said Deshaun Watson helped Shedeur his first game in Las Vegas. Yes, the other games he wasn't there to mentor or help. Shedeur is good. Yeah. I gotta stop laughing. This is New Year. Shedeur said his coaches are helping him. Yeah, your coaches better help him. That's what they're for there. Watson still has an involuntary limp. I had the same. See, the leg still smaller than the other leg. See, and I'm hearing. I was listening to Debo and Joe, and they was talking about how players. Matter of fact, they was the one that told me that in preseason, that's when you want to get hit. That's when you want to build up that stamina, and you want your body to start enduring all those hits in preseason, not the regular season, because that's where you get those soft tissues. They said the reason why players get soft tissues is because let's talk about the leg. One of the muscles, let's say a calf muscle, may be weaker than the thigh muscle, which is why sometimes they'll get like soft tissue injuries and they're out for 2 to 3 weeks. So if that is true, that Deshaun Watson leg still is smaller than the other one, he still got some recovery to go. He still got some coverage to go. What's up, Sel Moore? What's going on, Sel Moore? How you doing? Yes, that's right. Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur has coach. Coach is not a helping. Yes. And guess what? Andrew Berry said that the ecosystem in the locker room is better. You know, he was taking shots at Kevin Stefanski. Y'all know that he was taking shots at Kevin Stefanski without even mentioning Kevin Stefanski's name in terms of the QB room. It takes 2 years post-surgery for a total recovery. Thank you for total recovery. So Watson got hurt on September the 24th. Good luck, Watson. We love you too, but stand down. You right about that. Monk and AB and team riding together. Good. Maria. Exactly. We have not even seen Watson on the sideline to miss nobody. Donna C. Hold on, it just jumped on me. Here we go. But thank you for that, Bless. Yeah, I knew it took some time. So it ain't even been 2 years yet, y'all. September this year will be 2 years for Deshaun Watson. And you still got to do physical therapy, full physical therapy. Y'all, I just think, listen, James Wood, if your intention was to, I don't know what your intention was, but okay. Maria said we have not seen one. Okay, yeah, okay. Donna C. Fanatics. I'm going to email Fanatics. See, Donna C. You ain't playing. Mary Kay need to stop with all the clickbait. Right. We need. Ooh. Didn't I tell y'all that new media personnel is going to go up there to Cleveland, especially when we start winning and apply for these jobs, and they will talk the right thing. They're just going to report what it is. Listen, y'all, I feel bad for all the Cleveland Browns fans before we got here last year. This what y'all been dealing with all this time. You got writers making up stuff, talking mess about players, and even lying to y'all Cleveland Browns, the old Cleveland Browns fans. This what y'all been dealing with. How y'all feel? I want to hear from the Cleveland Browns fans, the ones that have been loyal throughout the years before we got here. How do they feel that now that everybody know that they beat writers been lying to them all these years? Let them watch as long as they can. Be respectful. Corella is a ministry. Yes, I watch G. Bush Barbershop and Life and Sports. I love Life and Football and Money Man. Watson knows that those legs are too worn out for that. And y'all, guess what? Watson probably saying, well, damn, I ain't even said nothing. Watson's probably like, I ain't even said nothing. Why they put my name out here? Watson right now is probably talking to his wife like, I didn't even say nothing. Why? Why are the Vestas over there tearing me up? Watson is like, why is Tony and the Vestas over there eating me up like this? I ain't even said nothing. I've been asleep all day. Listen. Not on the Browns and the NFL will be short. I was about to buy a Sunday ticket so I can see all of the games because I'm out of network. Listen, and it's not $480. You either pay one price for $480 or you can pay 4 payments of $120. I said, yeah, dang, DOJ, Department of Justice, we needed to go ahead and do your investigation and get them to lower these prices because most of these games supposed to be free. Most of these, if not all of these games, supposed to be free. Notice Watson not talking to the media, not too fan is okay. That's why Watson saying, well, I ain't even said nothing. I'm just trying to get my strength back. And what are they talking about? I'm out when Shedeur leave. Oh, we leaving too. We riding too. Was giving Shedeur what? James Wood was giving Shedeur dirty looks when Shedeur was talking to Barry on the sideline. That was him from last year in the Carolina Panthers game. Remember the guy with the sunglasses on? Oh, so that's James Wood. You mean to tell me, y'all, Jimmy Haslam's son, who probably got access to Jimmy through his daughter, through Jimmy Haslam's daughter, got access to $8.6 billion in whatever way they want to use it, right? You're actually making money on top of money, and you're jealous of Shedeur Sanders, who's actually bringing you all of the attention and the fame. And Browns, you haven't even earned that, but we're here to support Shedeur Sanders and the Browns. And you jealous as a billionaire, you're jealous of Shedeur Sanders, a kid who's only getting paid roughly $600,000 a year on that measly contract, and you're upset at Shedeur Sanders, a kid that just want to play football. But come that second NFL contract, when Shedeur is about 27, 28 years old, he's coming for that money. He's coming for his money. He's coming for this money. I forgot about that. Listen, fam. Is it possible that Shedeur Sanders was broken last year and really not longer than want to play? I asked because this is a complete turnaround by pressing ownership. I said no. Shedeur Sanders been up there all winter. Shedeur Sanders has been in Berea all winter long. Shedeur Sanders. I can't even say it. Shedeur Sanders definitely wants to play, y'all. He definitely wants to play. Shedeur talk to Michael Vick. Yes, and talk to Michael Vick. Let's see here. Coach, they stopped the cap. Shedeur's been studying that playbook since Monkey was high. Shedeur know how to read play. Yeah, right. Stop with it. You're right. Snoop and Shedeur are friends. Yes. Exactly. He's capping. Coach, sometimes, Coach, I don't know why you come in here as Coach. Coach, sometimes I be confused with you. I don't know why. And I'm not the only one picking it up, Coach. Shedeur just dropped the video opening fan gift. Right, we just talked about that, Black Star Media. We just talked about that. Let's see here. Hold on. Dog pound here. Y'all, this is just a reminder of who we are. We're the new dog pound. Hold on. It's expensive, so the NFL will lose a lot of money too. Amen. I'm glad helping keep money in my purse. You right about that, John James Wood. You finna mess up everybody's money, and we gonna keep ours. Black Star, he said he got another pallet, and you know they hate the love Shedeur because he said some more packages with the mailbox, post office. The police officer had to go through with the dogs and stuff. So yeah, Tate was in shock on draft night. Tate did a Pick 6 commercial. Ooh, y'all told me that. That's why I asked y'all, was that AI? Because so many people told me that Tate was in a Cleveland Browns uniform before he got drafted at number 4 by Tennessee Titans. I said, well, damn, was that AI? Did y'all got fooled by AI? Even Tate thought he was going to come to Ohio. And I know Jordan Tyson was hurt because I'm pretty sure he wanted to play with Shedeur Sanders and be in Cleveland because Jordan Tyson's brother plays on the Cleveland Cavaliers team. Andrew Barry's chill was saying, oh God, don't bring him back up. AB went to Harvard, smart dude. Remember when Dylan got the call? It was AB. Because Kevin Stefanski probably was doing that for Kevin Stefanski. I feel bad for the Browns fans too. I don't know how they take it. I don't know either. The Cleveland media said they would be lucky if they. Man, they crazy. Now we got an O-line. We got wide receivers that's going to put pressure on Jerry Jeudy. And all they saying, please mess up Jerry. Please be Jerry. Well, we got wide receivers able to catch it. There's something wrong with these people up there. It got to be the water. It has to be the water. It got to be the water. He's a billionaire and jealous of Andrew. I just said that, Donna. Yes. You got a point, Tony. That's the point, to have the fans divided. You're right. Why they always trying to divide us, especially regarding the competition room? That's going to settle itself. I don't have a problem with Watson. He isn't the problem, but it's the media's goal: divide and conquer. Right? Yeah. Detroit, they just hate Shedeur more than Watson. Remember, they just hated Watson last year before Shedeur Sanders started playing. Then when Shedeur Sanders started winning and stuff, they wanted Deshaun Watson to come back. Well, make up your mind, because when Shedeur Sanders got there, they didn't even mention Deshaun Watson's name. They hated him and despised him so much. Now all of a sudden it's Deshaun Watson. That anybody but Shedeur, y'all. That is wow. All right, investors. So anybody else need to vent? Because do y'all feel better since we got this off our chest? And keep on with the comments. I don't mind the comments. I don't want. Oh Lord, it's 11. It's 11. It's almost 11:30, investors. If y'all got some more comments, let me know. Go ahead and put it out there. Divide and conquer. Yeah, Shedeur Sanders, Taylor Green, Deshaun Watson. Taylor Green is definitely going to be Shedeur Sanders' backup. It don't matter. Deshaun Watson is on contract one more year. 3 brothers. 3 beautiful, young black men. Take control of this on the inside. Bond together as brothers. And as long as you're holding each other and saying that you are my brother's keeper, the media will not be able to divide you against one another, pin you against one another, and the fans will be here. We don't want to see 3 black men fighting over a competition, right? Everybody should have the same goals, which is win. When everybody win a division, everybody win a division. That would be on everybody's resume. When we go to the playoffs, that's going to be on Shedeur Sanders' resume, Deshaun Watson's resume, Taylor Green's resume, even Dylan Gabriel on the practice squad, his resume. And if we ever get to taste an AFC championship before the Super Bowl, that goes on everybody's resume. Not just Shedeur Sanders' resume. That goes on everybody's resume. Even when it comes to Super Bowl rings, everybody gets one. Even what's his name? Even though Darnold was the Super Bowl quarterback, Jalen Monroe, that was the quarterback that got picked up before Shedeur Sanders last year. Even he slid in the draft last year. He had been sitting on the bench all year. Guess what? That young man has a Super Bowl ring just by sitting on the bench. So Shedeur Sanders, Taylor Green, Deshaun Watson, band together as brothers. Because guess what? It's not us that's making y'all or trying to pin y'all against each other. Everybody need to say the same thing. Nah, I'm here for my brother. We are a team. Whoever gets out there, we're going to support the other. Deshaun Watson, don't let them pin you against Shedeur Sanders and Taylor Green. Don't do that. Don't do that now. And you're the oldest one in the room. Detroit, they just hate Shedeur more than one. Okay. A big trade is coming. Too many wide receivers. Yeah, we got 14 wide receivers in the room. 14 wide receivers in the room. Yes, and Watson, $250 million is up. So he has to start. You say he has to start? Okay. You say he has to start, Blake? Okay. Well, I tell you what. Well, we as the fans, we will, how can I say it? We will support it because it's Shedeur Sanders fans, but we won't be watching. We won't be watching because you got to think about the other side of business. You must have came in late, right? You must have came in here late. No, I think you was in here early though. But okay, if they want to focus on that business because they paying him money that they already got in the bank, they're going to ignore the money that could be coming into the bank. Okay, if they want to use that, if they business model can afford it, okay. Fam, Shedeur Sanders love his family, then football. He said he proved to himself last year that he could play, but refusing to give into the pressure because of you. Huh? Okay. Great show. Okay, Gemini. Okay. You say you feel hey, y'all done got me riled up. Now y'all done transferred that energy over here. Gemini saying she feel better. Bless said they feel better. Well, y'all done gave me all this energy. Now I gotta be tossing and turning all night because y'all done got me hyped up. Let's see. They upset. Give single mothers car. Yeah, gave single mothers a car in Cleveland. He did a lot. He's still doing a lot for Cleveland. Muckett understands this because he comes from winning teams. They need to let him do his job and fall asleep. That's right. Did you see him at the draft, Sonny? Shedeur Sanders. My vest is tight. We need to watch what they do to Lamar Jackson. Yes, and yes. We also need to watch that too, Vesters, because that's 3 over there, and you know they feel bad for Diego Pavia, which I don't know why. Even the Baltimore Ravens could have picked him up. I don't know. Mel, -2 years for one surgery. How many did he have? Oh, he had 2. I think 2 or 3 different ACL tears. He's had at least 2 or 3. He has multiple ACL tears. I feel better. Y'all, I'm not watching. It's not. That's right. It's not personal because Shedeur Sanders brought me here, not Deshaun Watson. I'm not paying about dealing out for picks. Watson cost them that lot. Why risk Shedeur getting hurt? Hey. All I'm trying to say, if we coming against some bad bullies in the first 2 games, go ahead and throw Watson out there. That's why I kept saying in the video in the beginning, if he wants his ego to put him out there in front of those teams, okay, Deshaun. They want the Latino fan base. Who want the Latino fan base? Who? The Cleveland? Remember, AB made the call to get Dylan out the game. Andrew, listen, let me tell you one thing. If James If Jace wasn't watching last year, Andrew Berry, even with Paul DePodesta on his chest, Andrew Berry, he said Joe Flacco, who? He said Kenny Pickett, who? No, I'm sorry, it's Kenny Pickett first. He said Kenny Pickett first, boop. Joe Flacco, who? Boop. I love you, Joe, but you gotta go, boop. And it was just Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. Now, mind you, this is also why Taylor Green is going to be a fit. Shedeur Sanders out there. Y'all remember in that game? I forgot what game it was. Shedeur Sanders once again had to go in the back for his pinking and Dillon Gabriel. Shedeur Sanders got Dillon Gabriel to the 10-15 line. Dillon Gabriel could not get the ball in. This is where Taylor Green will be able to go in there. Dillon on practice squad. He ain't even traveling. And put that ball in, y'all. This is finna be good. But boy, Baltimore Ravens. Okay. Deshaun hasn't won hardly any game. Right. And I think Deshaun Watson only played, what was it? I think it was out of the 5 years, 19 games out of the 5 years. So when I did the math, 19 divided by 64, Deshaun Watson only played 22% of the games, y'all. And Woods is saying that the fans better get used to it. Oh, okay. He ain't done the math either. Hasm is about that money. Yes, he is. If Shedeur cuss out the voters, he wouldn't have been called by any team. Oh, I know what you talk about. I know. Yeah, was that Diego? Hold on, was that Diego Pavia, the one that cussed out the voters for the Heisman? Is this who we talking about? No wonder he went undrafted. Is this who we talking about? Did he cuss out the voters for the Heisman? Is this? Hold on. I want for somebody to put it in the chat. Was it Diego that cussed out the voters for the Heisman finalists? No wonder he went undrafted. He cussed them people out. And y'all, guess what? While I'm waiting for that chat to come up, Kevin Stefanski. I can't say that. The Atlanta Falcons. Now, seeing the move they just made, the Atlanta Falcons, even if Kevin Stefanski wanted to bring Dillon Gabriel up in free agency or whatever, a trade, the Atlanta Falcons said no. Tony Talks vested up. What you talking about? Well, if you haven't heard the news, the Atlanta Falcons just picked up a massive quarterback about 2 days ago. He's 6'4", 240 pounds, coming from a D2 school as an undrafted free agent. I said, oh, maybe Kevin Stefanski wanted to bring Gabriel, but Atlanta said no. They wanted to go out and get a real quarterback, y'all. And they got one. So, you got two of Michael Penix. I hope Michael Penix is well this year. Who else we got? Travis Simeon. Now, either Kevin Stefanski and Atlanta Falcons chose him. He got about 10, 15 years of experience, but he ain't played in 2 to 3 years, just like Deshaun Watson. But now they picked up this rookie, undrafted free agent. Kevin, you catch it up, Mel. You catch it up. Yeah, he messed up the money. Get him out of here. Let's see here. I never heard. I gotta go check. Let's see it. Pavia said, so it was Pavia. No wonder he went undrafted. Okay. I remember Sylvester's. Until next time, make sure you get your notes, your drink, and your vest, because we stay vested up over here at Tony Talks Vested Up, compelling sports edge. Woo! Thank you very